Today's tutorial is about learning to create this social media lover thread animation inside of After Effects. Okay, choose new composition and choose the standard settings 1920 by 1080. We are going to have this frame rate at 60 so that we can use this in 60 FPS videos, and duration should be 6 seconds should be enough for us. Background color black and hit OK. Okay, so firstly we go over here to rectangle tool, click and hold, choose rounded rectangle tool and set stroke to 0, have fill at solid color. We will turn this title and action save on over here and we can start drawing a rectangle like that. And now over here, going to the settings, contents rectangle 1, rectangle path 1, and we will change the roundness to 150. So have this selected, align this into the center, and we are going to change its color to a dark gray color. Now go over here to this icon, choose transparent background so we can see it better in transparent background, and duplicate this shape, Ctrl D for it, and this first shape layer, select this and move this bottom left just a little like so. And we are going to color this, so go to FX and presets, type in 4-, we get this option for 4 color gradient, and double click on it while having first shape selected. And I have some color codes that I have chosen for this before, and we will be using those color codes for this, so you could do the same as well and use those colors. And now we want to add this glow effect, so close this and type in over here glow and decrease glow threshold to 55. We are going to increase the glow radius, so like 125. Now go back to projects and create a new composition, call this text, hit OK, and I'll toggle this off now so we can see it on black background, our white text better. And select text tool and type in the text. Have them selected, so go to character settings and scale it to around 25, and the font I'm using for this is called Montserrat Bold, and align this into the center. So Ctrl D to duplicate it and move this down just like so, and give it another text and resize this, so have it selected, resize this to around 40 and change this to Montserrat Black. And now we will go to this rectangle tool, so over here click and hold rectangle tool and create a rectangle just like so. We will make sure to match it with the size over here, something like that. Move it over here and change its color to white. And it's looking good so far. And now we want to import our Instagram logo over here, so I'll import this and drop it over here. Now we want to press S to scale it down to match with our text. So something like that. I'll have it at 25. Move this over here. And it's looking good. And now we can go back to our composition. Drag this text composition over here. And now we can see how it looks like over here. And we can move this. And we can also scale it up. So press S and scale it up a little. Move it somewhere over here. Now we want to animate the colors for this shape 1, and we want to make these colors move and switch places. And so go to shape layer 1, effects controls, and set a keyframe on all points. So point 1, point 2, point 3, and point 4 at the beginning, and go to the last second and move those randomly. Just like so. And we can see the colors slightly changing. And let's have a look at our animation. So you can see the colors slightly moving and switching places. Okay, now we are going to animate this. So we don't want to see this shape layer 1 over here for now. So we will go to shape layer 2 and copy its transform settings. So Ctrl C and paste it over here, Ctrl V. So it's back there, and go back to shape layer 2, press P, we will animate its position. So go to around 30 seconds, set a keyframe to position because we want to make it land over here, and go to the beginning at the 0 and move its Y position, and we want it to start from there. So it will fall down and rise up. And go over 30 frames again to first second and move it up a little, its Y position. Now move by 30 frames again and make it land. Copy this and paste it over here. So it will fall down and rise up, fall down and rise up, like that. Now I'm going to make this last one longer, so I'll move this to 2 seconds. And select all those keyframes, press F9, we will make this smoother. So go to Graph Editor and make an adjustment to the curves like that. So we have some type of bouncing over here. And next we are going to copy this position keyframe. So select all of those, Ctrl C, and paste those over here to shape layer 1 so they move together. Now open the keyframes for shape layer 1, so press U and go over here to last keyframe, 2 seconds, and move a little to 2 seconds 50 frames. Set a keyframe and move a little more to 2 seconds 30 frames and make this open up just like so, bottom left. And now we want to adjust the glow settings and set a keyframe to glow radius over here, 2 seconds, 30 frames. Keep it 125, and over here when it opens up, set this to 0 at 2 seconds, 15 frames. And now let's have a look at our animation. So when it starts opening up, it starts glowing as well. And it doesn't glow over here at the beginning. Now we parent this text composition to shape layer 2 over here, so they move together. Let's check it out. And go to over here to when it starts falling to like 20 frames, and have those two shapes, have those all selected, and press T for opacity, set a keyframe to it, and go to the beginning and change this to 0. And we don't want these first ones to be shown at the beginning, so we move them over here somewhere. Now go to the 5th frame and have these two shapes selected, and press P, set a keyframe to it, and go to the last second and move its Y position. Go back to 5th second. Now select all of those, press T, and set a keyframe to opacity at 100, and go to the last second and change this to 0. Let's have a look at our animation. So there we go, we have our good looking sweet animation. So to render this in transparent background, select this composition one and go over here to composition, add render queue, and we got some settings over here to adjust. So render settings, choose this one and set quality to best, resolution to full, and keep the other settings. Output module, select this and make sure to change this to QuickTime, change format to QuickTime. Format options, we change this to animation, hit OK. Over here, channels, change this to RGB plus alpha. And we don't have any audio for this, so we will set this to audio output off. Hit OK. Over here we can select to where we want to save our file, rename it if you want to, and then just hit render. So that's it for this tutorial. If this was useful for you, then subscribe to my channel, hit the like button as well, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.